What is up guys, Rampanel1 here and welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! Number 54. In this episode we are once again on DevPRO and we are covering again some new Blue Eyes cards. Now I did cover the one new Blue Eyes cards, the new Synchro Monster, the level 9 Blue Eyes Silver Dragon, but today we are covering Blue Eyed Maiden, which is a really good card, and we are also covering Guard of the Storm Dragon, which isn't deliberately connected with Blue Eyes, but it is at the same time coming out in the new structure deck that he's in, and it can sort of be used with some other decks. I can see this being useful with the Dark Magicians actually, if Dark Magicians do get support, and the support I think it is, you know, so. The level 7s and the level 1 tuners. This is level 1 tuners that equips with dragon type monsters. You can throw a few Red Eyes Black Dragons in there, use Guard of Storm with them, and then you have some more level 8s there. So a lot of that deck is probably going to be really heavily built around level 8 Synchro monsters. So I think that could work well with the with Dark Magicians if they do get the support I think they're going to get. So what is Guard of the Storm effect? Well, you can target one normal dragon type monster you control, equip this monster from your hand or your side of your field to that target. If the equipped monster attacks the defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. If the equipped monster would be destroyed, destroy this card instead. So it's a decent card. Like I said, I think it would. I think it can be useful for like a level 8 synchro and summoning deck. You know, Red Eyes, things along those nature, because it's a normal dragon type monster. Of course, it works well in this deck. You equip it to the Blue Eyes or the Rabid Dragon, and then the next turn you can get it out on the field, or however you do it with the equipped monsters, and then you can just get the Blue Eyes Silver Dragon. So that's one way to get it out. And plus, it's nice and it's a nice little protection. If the equipped monster would be destroyed, destroy this card instead, and it's not that big of a deal as it would be if your big monster got destroyed. Okay, and the second card we have is Blue Eyed Maiden, and her effect is, when this card is targeted for an attack, negate the attack, and if you do, change this card's battle position. Then special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. When this face-up card is targeted by a card effect, you can special summon one Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand, deck, or graveyard. You can only use one Blue Eyed Maiden effect per turn, and only once that turn. So this card is good because it's sort of protected. If you try and attack it or target it with card effects, it's not going to be affected by them, and then she's just going to summon a Blue Eyes. But at the same time, your opponent needs to target it or attack it, or it's you're not going to get a Blue Eyes. So a lot of this is probably going to come down to, like, okay, they've got a Blue Eyed Maiden. Now I have to find out some way of destroying that and Blue Eyes at the same time when it comes out, so I pretty much have to stall out Blue Eyed Maiden. And at the same time then, you can work other ways around to summoning Blue Eyes to get Silver Dragon and all that other stuff. So she's a good card. She's either going to force your opponent to attack and give you a Blue Eyes, or she's just going to force your opponent to stall. So I like that. It buys some time, and it'll be a nice card to draw. Oh shit, they drew Blue Eyed Maiden. They've summoned it in attack mode. You attack and give them a Blue Eyes, or you wait. So it's a good card in that aspect, and it's again, it's perfect for just summoning Blue Eyes Silver Dragon, which I think is being underestimated. I don't think a lot of people are really taking a liking to it as much as I am, but I think it's a really kick-ass card. I think its effects awesome. When this card is special summoned until the end of your next turn, dragon type monsters you control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. That effect in its own is awesome. Plus then, once per turn during your standby phase, you can target one normal monster in your grave and special summon that target. So if you pretty much get most of your dragons out on the field ready, and then go into Blue Eyed Silver Dragon, you can pretty much just attack for game that turn if you have like enough dragons. I mean, Red Eyes Darkness Dragon's a really good one I use. The Blue Eyes, of course. Rabid Dragon's another one. And then, of course, things like Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, 5-headed Dragon, Dragon Mirror I use in this deck anyway. So I'm not actually covering the deck profile here. The next episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Will be the deck profile for this deck, and I'll go in depth of why certain things are here and why some other things aren't here. I'm pretty sure that's going to be episode 5. It will be episode 5 unless some pretty big Yu-Gi-Oh news that I want to cover comes out. So stay tuned for my Blue Eyes new archetype deck recipe coming here very soon. And that'll do it for this video, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, remember to give it a like, rate, and comment down below telling what you think of Blue-Eyed Maiden and Guard of the Storm Dragon. Interested to hear what you guys think about those cards, especially Storm Dragon. I think a lot of people are take a good liking to Blue-Eyed Maiden, so I'm just interested to see what people feel about Guard of the Storm Dragon. So let me know in the comment section down below. And if you're a new viewer, be sure to hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my other videos. Again, guys, it's RoundPanda1, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.